Hey everybody, it's Maya. It's Tuesday on Queering Feminism. This week's topic, we're talking about the intersectionalities of feminism and queer stuff, which is really kind of cool because it's like what I do and what all of us do. So I think it's a really important topic, and I'm excited to start talking about it. I'm part of a feminist organization on my campus called the Women's Student Activist Collective. It's super fun. We do a lot of good stuff. I like it a lot. One thing that is interesting for me is it is a feminist group that has, I feel like, probably not all that much experience with the queer community. And I feel like I can bring those issues up at this group, and that's really cool because they want to know more, they want to be more informed, they want to be more inclusive and all of that. I'm always the one that is like bringing trans stuff into it just because that's kind of what I do, but and just like gender fluidity along with sexuality fluidity, but yeah, and so I mean, I guess that's my direct experience with the intersection of the two, just that I bring my queerness to like my feminist parts of my life. Within the queer community, I think that oftentimes we forget that there is a hierarchical structure that exists within the queer community, and that the top part of that, and we're gonna actually, this is a topic coming up in a few weeks, so we're talking about the hierarchical structure within the queer community, and how the gay white male is privileged above others in the queer community, whether we're talking about trans folk, whether we're talking about lesbians, whether we're talking about bisexuals, but these hierarchical structures exist even within our own movement, and what feminism does to that is it questions that, and it says, why is that true? Why is it that the white male is still at the top of this playing field? And even in a oppressed group such as the queer community, where we allow this hierarchical structure to still exist, and that is, I guess, another place that we really need to think about it. Some very good examples of this can be seen in different blogs and stuff. I know I just read an article for my GLBT leadership class, entitled, it was by John Aravosis, I believe. I'm not sure, I might have butchered that last name, but it was entitled something along the lines of, and don't quote me, I'll try to look it up and subtitle this, but where's the T, or why is the, or how did the T get in GLBT? And it's talking a lot about what normal, everyday, regular gay people, and by that it's very clear that he means gay males, and even more clear to me anyway that he means gay white males. That normal, like, gay people don't get or don't approve of the trans community being part of the queer community, and the trans community as a part of the queer community. And Susan Stryker writes an article in response to that is entitled something along the lines of how the T got in GLBT and why it's here to stay. I'll get the exact titles on those so that you can look them up yourselves, but really good articles. But I think it really does show how we do have this hierarchical structure within the queer community, and how feminism challenges that. Within feminism, we need to look at like how we blur the lines between heterosexual privilege, bisexual privilege and oppression, and queer privilege and oppression, and how these interact with each other, and how as feminists we see this. And I think these are very often intersections that need to be explored, and that's what we're beginning to do on this channel. I will see you guys next week. Peace. I did get a video about the Laramie Project 10 years later on my personal site, so check that out if you want. Otherwise, I will see you guys next week.